My own is that anything that has to do with narcotics, with drugs, I mean, I will never support, I will never invest, I will never be part of it. I will never, and I still make the covenant before God and before everybody in this life.
Happy New Week, my people. What's up? How that day? What's in there happen? What's in this up? Welcome back to our channel. Guys, we have Obi Cubana in the news today. You know me with the updates, right? But before we talk about that or we get into that, I want to share my experience with you guys. I went to Lagos Island recently to get more school bags because we got more cash donations for that. And guess what? This is really not about the school bags. It's about the agbalumo. What is it called in English? I think African star apple or something. Yes, it's out now. It is so good. And for those of you that are outside of Nigeria, you know, I just want you to feel jealous a little bit. You know, yeah, it tastes really good. This is the season in Nigeria, and for those of you that wants to visit, you should try it out. Yeah.
Okay, how much? 15 naira, 300. This one, 250. This one, 50 naira. 50 naira. 300. This sweet? You want cut for me? You want cut to confirm? I'll pay for this one. How much? 500, 4,500.
Okay, let us talk about Obi Cubana. Now remember, in the last video, we talked about how Obi Cubana was grilled for 5 hours by NDLEA. Now, this is a guy that has been detained by EFCC for 4 days, 3 nights. He even said it himself. And now, NDLEA, and you know it has to be drugs. I mean, we're talking about NDLEA. We're going to watch Obi Cubana's interview with Daddy Freeze, but I just quickly want to give you guys a summary of that. Invites for questioning by NDLEA. They said suspicious payments were made into Cubana's account by 3 convicted drug dealers from Malaysia, Nigeria, and India. And guys, I tried to search, you know, do my research on that, like who are the guys? No information about that yet, but immediately I lay my hands on that, I will definitely let you guys know. According to what NDLEA said, the accusation is that these guys paid some money into Obi Cubana's account. Now, Obi Cubana actually reacted to that. He also talked about that guy, the hawker, the street hawker that's gone viral now, who gives 70% of his money to prisoners that's been transported around Aja area, right? We'll get into that shortly, but let's talk about this because it is very serious. And I think, you know, Obi Cubana's reaction or body language says it all. He said the painful thing was that he was, you know, detained, like I said earlier, at EFCC's office, yes, in Abuja. I don't think that is more serious, you know, than the NDLEA. According to Obi Cubana was like, being linked to drugs makes him feel so low. Like, why would you even accuse him of that? He said he believes that, you know, NDLEA would do their research, but he's never tried something like that. In fact, he's so sure that he said he's made a covenant with God, his children, his unborn generation, never to support or invest in drugs. Guys, it's very, very interesting interview with Daddy Freeze. In fact, this guy said no sane human being will do that.
It's in the news that you were invited by, at one point, the EFCC, and I even discussed that in a live video on my own, and also the NDLEA. In your own words, can you just explain what is going on?
Wow. My bro, I think in growth, in life, people must face certain challenges in life. I'm facing mine right now. But I think the most painful of them, you see, I was in detention for 4 days and 3 nights. I didn't feel bad because I knew that the agency will do a thorough job, and if I am cleared, I'll be let to go. There was no witch hunting. Nobody was after me.
So you believe, hope that the EFCC will do their job well?
They are a professional agency, I'm sure. I'm very sure. I have no doubt whatsoever. But to link me to drug, I've never felt so low. As in, I wasn't linked. Let us say that certain figure.
Sorry, take
that
that again. Paul cut your audio. So take that again. You were saying that you were not linked.
Never. But my own is that anything that has to do with narcotics, with drugs, I mean, to me, it's repulsive. It's something I have made a covenant with my God, with my children, with my unborn generation, that I will never support, I will never invest, I will never be part of it, I will never, and I still make the covenant before God and before everybody in this life. So that was the only thing that could say, that's the thought of even that invitation. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Clearly.
Because this is something we fight every day. This is something that destroys generation. This is something that my children can be victim of. So no sane human being, no human being that has brain. I wasn't accused though. I was never linked to anything, but they said that somebody paid money into my account, which I believe that the agency in question also is a very, very responsible one. And I know that at the end of the day, whenever they are done with the investigation, it will be made public to the public. And that's the much I want to talk about it, please.
Obi Cubana actually transformed the life of the street hawker, that gave, like I said, 70% of, his money to the prisoners in a van. According to him, he said, I'm offering him a lifetime opportunity. He has to go to school. I think that is his ambition. I will see him through the university, and if he wants to do masters abroad, I will make sure he's comfortable while going to school, because like I said earlier, that is the best we can do for him. He will do university, anything he wants, and then God's grace, I'll still be standing by. The time is done with school. He has a place in any of my organization at the top level, and if by God's grace he finds a higher calling, you see, there is nothing tied to this. I do not expect anything in return. I'm not giving any conditions for this, but if he chooses not to go back to school, we can now hear what he wants to do, and then we see him through. The most important thing is to know that he has in me a mentor.
He has to go to school, because I think that is his ambition. He has to go to school, and we'll see him through the university, and if he wants to do masters abroad, anything, I'll make sure he's comfortable while going to school. Because, like I said earlier, that is the best. That is the best arm. When you see, when you want to go to war,
go for me, make dance for Peking. We don't have. He wants to go and do masters. You don't get.
He will do university, anything he wants. It's not a problem. And then, by God's grace, I know I'll still be standing by the time he's done with school. He has a place in any of my organizations at the top level. And if by God's grace he finds a higher calling, you see, there's nothing tied to this. Nothing. I don't expect anything in return. I'm not giving any conditions for this. But if he chooses not to go back to school, we can now hear what he wants to do, and then we see him through that. The most important thing is to know that he has seen in me, he has in me a mentor, he has in me a life guide. Somebody guide him through this rough place called world. Okay? I'll make it easy for him through God. So I believe that God will give me the health and the strength. Okay, and my wife is, I'm sure she's following this program. She's listening to me, so nobody will say that I made a mistake. I have more water in my mouth. I know what I've said, and I know what I am saying. So my own is that the guy will go to any university of his choice in good condition, not just to pay school fees. When I say good conditions, you understand what I mean? Because he has a heart of God. This is the kind of people we need to be. I even want to, in fact, I pray that people will even want to do eye service to get my attention. Let them do this kind of thing. When doing that, you don't know when you get used to it, the world will become a better place.
Here we have entertainment. Zazu was interviewed, and for those of you that don't know, hey, this is what we do on Mondays. We usually compile like old news and new report, like what happened over the weekend and new reports. Here we have Zazu. He talked about you know, the music and his life in general, and he said he has 2 sons. Before we get to that, he said Zazu is actually a freestyle. Obviously, he's a freestyle. Sounds like a freestyle. He said he's been doing music for 10 good years, and he also talked about Kogbagidi. Kogbagidi really wants to package him more, like wants him to look decent and look, you know, presentable and stuff like that. And he was like, that is not what I want. I mean, you know, over packaging kills artist's career or something, whatever his definition. And he also talked about how Olamide helped out, came through for everything. Guys, let's watch this.
For how long have you been doing music?
10 years back. Wow. Zazu is a freestyle. Just a freestyle. Yeah. I have like 400 plus songs online. I make girls Zazu. I make girls Zazu. That I want Kogbagidi, lavish fun. So na 2 Kogbagidi we get.
Did you get that?
Na 2 Kogbagidi we get. So Kogbagidi lavish funds day. Otoni Kogbagidi lavish funds. Amade Olowo.
So that's Kogbagidi lavish funds, not being this current Kogbagidi.
Yes.
So how did this current Kogbagidi enter the equation?
Nah, just Zazu. Oga just come from nowhere. Say then that one a baller, that one a big boy. They give me money every time. 50K, 100, 200. More cash out. I owe me that. Kogbagidi lavish funds. For me that sufficient team. That one go send money. But since I don't do Kogbagidi, that one still send money. But Kogbagidi owe me, say no go anywhere, package yourself. No be so. Make I roll with everybody. There is love in sharing. Now wetin cause problem with that too. That's all. You know, leave me, make I wear coffee with the chile with my bitola.
But all now for the love though.
No be so that. Me they no use package. We they use kill those people where they front. Me they no use that package kill me. Over package the key artists. Me they leave me. Make I do my life. I don't take one time. No be them blow me na God. Olamide na Bado. King Bado, no, he bless me. No be say he borrow me. He say I give you free.
So let me.
No, that one na Bado dey control my way now. Everything say I do like this, do like this. No, Olamide no collect shishi. Na Olamide be sponsor everything. Even producer, na Olamide pay producer. Na Olamide pay studio, promote everything. Even person wey dey help me promote my song now, na Olamide introduce me say oya say dey come abeg say síbẹ̀ all those coin go dey enter your account. Because I fight for my right. If I no fight for my right, I no go understand the business. So Bado
so
me dey there.
Basically
Na Bado settle everything.
Okay.
Olamide Bado na Bado settle everything. Say Portable no vex. Na like this go be. Zeh. Then I say. That's all. Cash, money, cash. I lose ipa. Zeh.
Are you in a relationship? Do you have a girlfriend?
I have many girlfriends because you many girlfriends. Because just they come. I love you.
You get children?
I get yes, 2 sons now.
Oh yeah. Wow. So 2
boys. Strong. Mafia. 2 boys.
Their mom.
Yeah. What about their mom?
Same mother or different mother?
No, not Toloro.
Different mother.
But you still dey in touch with them?
But there is a girl I want to marry now.
Yeah.
Then I love the girl. But now she done the fuck up.
Oh yeah? Láàrin ọjọ́ mélòó?
And because glory don't come.
Sure.
Then I call a promo. All those girls, I love you too. Say that time I dey suffer, I don't know say you love me. So now that girl now she done the fuck up. Now if she fuck up, no be only she go first fuck up. Even Abasha, all those they fuck up. So may God help us.
How you fit describe the suffer where you go through?
I gotta suffer.
How?
I suffer. All those suffering why I face. Any artist baby face and make it come.
All right, here we have Davido. Davido just hit 10 million followers on Twitter. Shout out to Davido on that. Here we have Genevieve and the sisters. Look at Genevieve. Like, she's ageless. What's it called? Something routine. I don't know what's called. Skincare routine. Is it the right word? Yeah, I would like to know a skincare routine. I don't know if that was right, but yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Yeah, she looks beautiful. And guys, let's move straight to the next one. Here we have Mo Abudu, and she replied, those who criticized Chief Daddy. Yes, because they are the one organization, Ebony Live TV, Ebony Live, who produced it, or behind the production of the film. Not really. Chief Daddy 2 just wasn't it. You know, a lot of people, you know, don't like the movie and they feel disappointed about it, even though it's got a lot of actors and actresses in the big actors and the big actresses. People were disappointed. I think that's why people were disappointed, because they expected more. Yeah, let us watch this video.
Happy New Year all, wishing you all a blessed new year. As the Chief Executive Officer of the Ebony Life Group, we are of course aware of the mixed reactions to the release of Chief Daddy 2 on the 1st of January on Netflix. While some people enjoyed the films, others did not. So I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our Chief Daddy fans that felt some disappointment with the sequel. My goodness, we trended on social media on New Year's Day. We know you love and care about the Nigerian film industry and the Ebony Life brand, hence the concerns you raised. Thank you so much for caring and for sharing your concerns so passionately. We have heard you loud and clear.
Now, guys, here we have this particular guy. I mean, this guy, I think still trending, you know, low-key somehow. Whatever comes up about him trends. But the first time was when we saw this video. That was huge all over social media. A 24-year-old man who married a 61-year-old woman. Right? And people were like, this is like a 37-year age gap. Like, how are you guys going to do it? I think we got report after that, oh, this lady is dead. This guy probably inherited the property and stuff like that. But, you know, turns out that she's still alive. And the guy, you know, opens up about their private life, said they are set to have kids through surrogacy. Yeah, that's how you guys are going to do it, obviously, because in the interview, it was interviewed by Daily Mail, by the way. His name is Quran. In the interview, it was like, you know, we try to have a baby. We try to have a baby. Like a 61-year-old, do you expect them to get pregnant just like that? And when we realized that that is not going to work, we opted for surrogacy. That's what you guys would definitely do. Like, yeah. But guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Here we have Mommy G.O. You might have seen this, I don't know, but yeah, Mommy G.O. said saying hello is a sin. Yeah, a lot of people, you know, I think still talking about this. You know, Mommy G.O. is she's the one currently trending everywhere on social media. And I also heard that she's Olakira, the singer's elder sister. Up in my Maserati, girl, I wanna see you go down. And Olakira said, I'm definitely going to heaven. Guys, I mean, listening to this lady, her teachings, doctrines, and stuff like that, she will be totally against what our brother does for a living. I mean, a musician, you know. But yeah, I don't think she will be, she's in support of it. Obviously, I don't think so. But guys, let's watch this video.
Arguing with me, he's a bishop. He's from Ghana. He said, Evangelist Fumi, we are listening to your message, but don't say nonsense. Don't teach us wrong thing. I say, yes, sir. What is the wrong thing I teach? He say, you say somebody say hello is demonic, it's not good. I say, yes, sir. I said so. I never deny it. He say, okay. What about the Lord's Prayer? Our Father who art in heaven. Hello. I say it's not hello, it's allo. Go back to your dictionary. There's difference between allo and hello. H-A-double-L-O is different to H-E-double-L-O. By the time you remove O from L-O, what will remain? L. So I just greet you in the morning, or you call me. I just mention hell. L. It's a language of hell. It's longer of hell.
Here we have Odumeje spraying money as usual, but this time $1, and people started laughing. Well, $1 now money these days. Oh, just imagine 500 and something naira. You know, so I mean that's money. Well, yeah, let's watch.
Pastor in a fego, the money.
Guys, what do you think about this? Like, look at this. But this is actually an iPhone. Is this real? Is this really an app? Let me know in the comment section below.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
Here we have the richest woman in Nigeria, Folorunsho Alakija. She preaches on Lagos streets. Very, very interesting. I mean, hey, a billionaire who grabbed a mic and starts preaching the word of God on the streets. It's amazing. You know she's not there for the money.
And now, do not relent. Do not relent. Do not relent. Come and be saved. Come and be saved. Come and be saved from all the problems of life, from all the stupor that you are going through. The Lord Jesus is here. He's calling on you. This is a good time. It's a wonderful time to say, yes, Lord, save me. Don't go on that journey without stopping in this place to hear what the message that God has for you this morning. He's the only one that can help you. Man cannot help you. Women cannot help you. Agents of darkness are all around you. They are trying to pull you down. They are trying to pull you back. You won't know that they are the ones who are hindering you until you know about Jesus, until you hear about Jesus, until you know what Jesus can do for you. You have been struggling in silence. You have been suffering in silence. The Lord Jesus can stop all your struggles. He can minimize it. All you need to do is to say, Lord, I am here. I am ready. I am willing.
Politics here. The chairman of Obi Akpo local government area in the River State uncovered another illegal bunkering site in the state guarded by Nigerian police. I mean, Nigerian police are being used for things like this, illegal, and they stopped him from doing anything. The police resisted this man and they caught it on camera. But guys, it is just a shame. You can see them fighting the chairman's security. Yeah, they are the ones being used. I mean, they get a lot of money though. I hope they don't kill themselves over this. It's a shame, you know, to see something like this play out. Let's watch.
Are you seeing what police are doing? Police are fighting themselves. Police are fighting themselves. Are you seeing the conspiracy? What? Why? See the conspiracy. See the conspiracy. Are you seeing the conspiracy? Are you seeing the conspiracy? Share this video. Share this video. Can you see the conspiracy? No. Are you seeing the conspiracy?
Okay, the last one we have here about politics. Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State has appointed the socialite and club owner Cubana chief priest as a special advisor on social media influence. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. Well, that is where we're going to hold it. To this question, I'm going to read this and let me know what you think. Woke up to an email from a lady who got a fully funded admission for an MSc abroad. Her boyfriend told her to choose between the admission and him. She seeks advice. She said the guy may break up with her and he promised to marry her. She's 22 years. What would you do if you were the girl or her boyfriend? What would you do? Well, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.